Hey YouTube, how's it going? Kevin Cleary here with a first impressions video on this knife. This is the RealSteel T109 Flying Shark. Not a big fan of that name. Flying Shark sounds a little bit odd, but the knife itself is actually pretty cool. Let's see, what should I tell you here? So 14 T28N blade steel, kind of an interesting grind, the way that they've milled this out rather than, you know, made it a hole. Carbon fiber insert in this one with a stone-washed stainless steel frame. Notice that the frame is pretty heavily milled out, which is going to save some weight, but this is still, I don't know exactly what it weighs right now because I haven't weighed it yet, but it's a pretty heavy knife. One interesting thing is the G10 pocket clip. And the construction on this, as I kind of gave it a quick look over, really stands out that there's only one standoff down here at the other end. So that's kind of an interesting way of doing that. Like most RealSteels, it's got this little secondary lock, which I never use. It is a ball bearing pivot. I can feel that. I don't think, I can confirm this in the full review. I don't think it's the needle bearings. I think it's just normal ball bearings, okay? So let's go ahead and first show you how this ships, as well as show you the other version that's available. I'm gonna move this guy up to the top, grab this box. So this is same knife, and I have opened both of these up. I just only bothered putting one away so I could just show you how they arrive. Little piece of foam, paperwork, and I love that the paperwork here is specific to the knife you're actually getting. That's something that RealSteel always does. It does come wrapped in one of these cloths, which, now this I do find a little bit odd because, okay, this is a black wash knife, so you're not going to get any fingerprints on it, and this is stone wash, so it's not going to show fingerprints very badly. Anyway, that's how they come. Let's get this packaging out of the way, and we'll grab a size and weight, and then give you my sort of overall impressions on this. Where's my ruler? Okay, I'm gonna move this off frame just for a second, guys, so I can get a good sense for the size before I tell you. Okay, so overall, this guy is 9 1/8 inches. It's hard to get the whole thing in frame. 9 1/8. The blade length on this is 4 inches, pretty much 4 inches exactly. It's just maybe a teeny bit past that. Handle length is pretty well right on 5 inches, maybe again a little bit past 5 inches, so I guess that's where we get the extra 1/8 inch in length. So 9-inch knife overall, 4-inch blade, 5-inch handle basically, okay. Blade stock on this guy, let's see if I can get a spot where I can measure. Most of this is ground, guys, and it's ground right away, so 137 thousandths there on the stock. Since we're doing this, I may as well give you a dimension behind the edge. But don't hold me to this, guys, I may. So it looks like 26 thousandths behind the edge, which is actually pretty nice. Good thin, nice cutting performance kind of grind there. Where's my scale? Sorry about that, got it. So let's finally check out what these guys weigh. You guys see that? Perfect. So 6.6 ounces on the stainless steel carbon fiber and 6.67, what was this one? 6.63. So the carbon fiber one is a little bit lighter, but really, you know, not the kind of lighter that you're going to be able to notice with your hand. By the way, notice that clip, single position. Oh no, it is a reversible clip, so I think you could take these two screws out. I'll confirm this in the review. I think you could take these two screws out and flip the clip over to this side. Now on this one, that might be difficult because the G10 is textured G10, so it may tear up your pockets kind of badly, but on the carbon fiber you could definitely pull that off pretty easily. So let's see, overall, what do I think of this knife? I think it's a pretty cool design. There are some potential issues here that I can see right away. They've milled out this hole in the blade, which is neat. Let me see if I can use it to deploy the knife actually, so since we're talking about it. Yeah, I can actually get enough grip there. However, so that's kind of cool, but if you're doing a bunch of cutting with this, you have like a 90-degree corner here. So it's almost like that'd be a spot where gunk and crap could easily build up. Oh, have I showed you that they're heavily milled out already? And by the way, notice here, see how you can see the orange in there? So this insert is actually covering holes. So that's how when they haven't just milled it out on the inside and not gone all the way through. This is actually, it's totally hollow here. And by the way, that does, when you close the knife hard, okay, you can kind of feel this weird vibration that I think is caused by the fact that it's a hollow, you know, there's some hollow portions there. The carbon fiber, again, I don't know if I've talked about this already, but it's kind of a budget carbon fiber, something like what you see on the Rat 1 in the carbon fiber in D2, or maybe you've seen it on like a Gonzo knife or other Chinese manufactured knives. It just doesn't have a lot of depth to it. Can you see what I mean by that? Hopefully that's kind of coming through and translating on camera. So my overall impression on these knives, very big, very cool. You know, for anybody who doesn't mind a little extra weight, 6.6 ounces is a little hefty, although, you know, consider it's still lighter than some ZTs that are out there. And so yeah, for anyone who's not put off by that weight and who likes a longer blade, I think this would be a great knife. Couple little things there that I questioned, and I'll have more to say about those, of course, in the full review. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We will talk to you soon.